So I'm headed toward Barber-Colman, walking downhill, eastbound, and it's quite impressive to see the renovation that's going on here. I mean, you can see through the skeleton of this building, and that's quite amazing. I mean, the surgical way they've removed probably all of the asbestos and, damaged or, support material that's no longer serviceable, no longer supporting the structure. And wow, this is really quite impressive. I mean, there's some beautiful homes here, big homes here. Of course, there are some other areas here that have been neglected, and it happens everywhere. So, we can sit here and judge and everything like that, but it happens everywhere, folks, even in our very own homes, things that we neglect. We neglect our own bodies, folks. So before you start judging, look at yourself, okay? So I'm going to continue walking down here. I wanted to go to La Chiquita Market, which is a Mexican Latin market. And I've started to come here again. I've returned to this market because of the nopales, the cactus that I like, and just some other vegetables. Plus, it's pretty close to my home. I'm supporting local business, and I like to see how things start to change and evolve after time. Now, I've lived in Rockford for approximately 20 years now. A little over 20 years. I purchased my first home here in 2003. And I have seen a lot of changes, a lot of ups and downs. But in the past 10 years, I've seen a lot of new businesses, a lot of new infrastructure, and a lot of folks investing money in their properties. And so as I look here at the old Barber-Colman, I'm pretty pleased. It is a huge investment. It will take an old structure and turn it into new living spaces, new businesses, new homes. And with that, it will spark the economy, and other businesses will want to invest in their businesses because there's got to be more money here. It's just the way it happens. Of course, yes, folks, there can always be additional ups and downs, and things can change and not go as planned. There are endless reasons why things can go unplanned, the way we didn't plan them. So, but I'm pretty excited, and I think that's really what's important, is that you have to have enthusiasm about the things going on and your own things going on. Here's St. Mary's Society, 1952. I've never even seen this building before. I've walked here previously, but there's so much to look at and so much to admire and so much research to be done. I love to read up on history and culture and philosophy and art and manufacturing. Manufacturing is huge. I mean, those were all manufacturing buildings right there. So that's our history, folks. That's Rockford's history. And to be able to maintain that and to build upon that, on what folks, a lot of work went into these places, and a lot of products came out of these places to maintain these and bring them back to life. It's kind of honoring their legacy, the people that started Rockford. You can see in the distance way over there, the Amarok building, which is now the Embassy Suites right there. And there is a plane coming in right now. Let's watch this plane, okay? This is probably a UPS plane, or I think it's Allegiant Air, which is a charter company that has a couple or a few flights in and out of Rockford. But since this is coming from the north, I'm guessing this is probably UPS. Let's take a look. Let's wait. So for the folks that don't know, the river, the Rock River, is right here about 100 yards away, right on the other side of that building right there. So yeah, if I was looking to invest in a condo or a property, if they become condos to sell, I'd probably consider buying here. Sure, long term, I'd retire here, no problem, because it's going to be a fully, it's going to be a community. There's going to be businesses and shops and probably barber and hair care and outdoor spaces. All right, folks, not getting a really good shot of this, but yes, that's a UPS airplane right there. And it is bringing products that people are buying. Now, UPS is a major employer here, so I'm pleased that we have the major employers here like that, and the airport, which is big income for Rockford. However, I'm gonna do a little preaching here. We really got to cut back on buying cheap stuff from overseas. Don't need to be specific with the country. We know the country. Buy cheap, you continue to buy more and more garbage. And we create more garbage, so just look around. This is the garbage that we create. Can't blame this on one person. This is not one person or one factor that causes the garbage, the trash. But I'll tell you what, buying cheap instead of quality is a major factor. And when we used to make stuff here in the United States, in corporations and businesses and manufacturing facilities like Barber-Colman, we made things that would last. So just something to consider. Take care, folks.